I didn't touch
Oh,
anything.
there it is. Ah.
What'd you touch, Quiplick?
Good evening, Ladybugs and Yellow Jackets. Welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I am here with Ion the Leprechaun.
Hi, diddly dude neighbors.
And Raynwulf Wovenpath.
Hello.
And Professor Greenman.
Hello.
And down there at the bottom, hidden in the closet.
Hello.
Hello, Phoenix, you made it. I didn't hear anything from you this afternoon, so I didn't know if you're going to be here. So I'm very glad that you are. How are you doing?
I definitely had plans to be here. For everybody, including yourself, because I didn't get a chance to tell you yet, I might be popping on and off screen a little bit here. I have something in the oven, but I will share it all with you, and it will be mysterious until the end. But
I didn't realize that you were able to have things in the oven. I thought.
Oh, well, I have things in my closet, so what does that tell you?
I mean, I'm just saying that I thought that was not an attribute of your particular half of the species. Well, half is now the wrong word, right? But you know what I'm trying to say.
I also seem to be having problems with my speakers. Give me 1 second here.
We can hear you.
Oh, there we go. No, it was coming through on my laptop instead of my headset, so it was very weird.
Oh,
I hate that. I just fixed it, though. But anyway, yes, I am here. Sorry I was so late, but everything is now set, ready to go. Anyone want to take a gander at what it might be? Take a guess?
What is it that you... Okay, what's in Phoenix's oven? That's the question that we're starting to...
Post it down in the comments below. What is in Phoenix's oven? That is...
Before we get to 8:30. Guys, like, subscribe, and tonight...
Kickstart the bell, because apparently she froze, and I think that's what she meant to say. So let's all kickstart the bell.
Yes, did I freeze?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, kickstart the bell. But before we jump into that, we're going to have some fun guessing what's in Phoenix. What do we get if we guess correctly?
Oh, do you want me to... Okay, so... What do you get if you figure out what's baking in Phoenix's oven?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you get?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? I don't know. Do you want my half-drinking Pepsi? Oh,
no.
half-drinking carbonated beverage, so we don't get in trouble.
I don't even want your undrink carbonated beverage, let alone half-drink. All right. Let's see. What's in Phoenix's oven? This counts for you guys out there in the audience too. Oh, by the way, I see all of you out there. Hello, Cool Gamer and Ingvi and Jay. Hello, everybody. And Cobble, I think I saw you comment earlier as well. I think we're also actually expecting Qamar to arrive here in a little bit. So, Phoenix, okay, you said you had something in your oven, and when it was done, you would share it with us all.
I'm going to guess that it is a cookie pie.
A cookie pie. I will tell you that the last word is correct.
Okay.
And that is my first clue to getting closer to it. It is pie-esque, I will say.
Pie-esque.
It is very... Here's more of a description. So, just like a pie, you have to make almost like a custard-like mixture to bake beforehand. This is done the same fashion, but in a 7x11 pan instead of a traditional baking pie dish. And instead of a traditional pie crust, you do almost a crumble kind of thing on top.
Okay.
I think it's a fruit crisp.
Ooh, what did I just
say? A fruit crisp?
Yes.
I would say yes, except that it is not a fruit by definition.
It's not fruit.
I think
It is definitely not that kind of pie that is baking in my oven, but you never know what might happen after 8:30 and specifically after 9:30. So you never know.
And then Qamar comes in. She's like, "What?"
Yes.
Qamar, you look beautiful this evening.
Welcome to the random part of the show.
Okay.
Hey, Qamar, what's baking in my oven?
Oh my God, this is such a good guess because you've seen the college humor, right? You've seen the college humor of, if you don't approve gay marriage, we'll just marry your girlfriends.
Yes. A motherfucking quiche.
I have not seen the college humor.
Oh God, it's so awesome. This is like all these gay guys that are absolutely ripped and they're like, if you don't legalize gay marriage, we'll just marry your girlfriends. And then they go on all these reasons why gay men.
They like us better than you anyway. Who do you think takes her shopping? Who do you think she talks to when you've upset her? Like all of these different things.
It's pretty awesome. We'll bake her a quiche. Yeah. That's right.
And sex. That's where you think you got us, right? Wrong. No. She thinks it's funny to kiss us when she's drunk. We got this in the bag.
I have definitely not seen this one. Send me the link after.
I'll send you the link. Yes.
So
why wait after? We have these beautiful magic mirrors. We'll send it to you now.
They're pretty good. Oh, speaking of magic mirror, make sure that mine won't ding.
Okay, so
that was an interesting idea. Wait, yes, it was an interesting idea to say quiche, but that has a crust on the bottom. This has no crust. You just literally put the filling right into the pan, and then you like put a crumble.
A pineapple upside down cake.
Almost, but no. It is not a cake. It is more pie-esque.
What kind of pie just goes into the pan
and that isn't made of a fruit?
Not key lime, not pecan. Is it pecan pie? No,
pecan pie. Nope.
But there's a crumble.
There's no crust on the bottom, but there's a crumble on
not
top.
Made of fruit, so it's not an apple crumble or
is it sweet potato pie?
Oh, that was very, very close, but unfortunately, no cigar.
Oh, no cigar. Is it? What's the one with the? It's filled with sadness.
It's filled with sadness.
Because it always looks delicious to me, and then I put it in my mouth and I go, no, thank you. It's like shepherd's pie or something.
All I know is that now...
Oh, shepherd's pie.
You don't like shepherd's pie? Wow.
It's on like the
not a shepherd's pie.
Not a shepherd's pie because there's a crumble on top.
Oh yeah.
So, oh man, no, what was I going to say? All I know now is that I want to see a pie that's baked for Qamar that is like, when you see those pies like on Pinterest or whatever, where they have the pie crust on top and then somebody like makes like a strawberry rhubarb pie and they cut like horrifying faces into the pie crust and then it's like their blood is coming out of their eyes. And they're all like,
I think I've seen some of those, and I just am like, no.
Yeah, but it'll be the sad pie.
It's sad on the outside, but delicious.
You just rearrange your pie strip to give a certain middle finger pointed in a certain way, you know.
Right?
I
baked forever.
I may finally have what you have made.
Okay, what is it?
It's an edible art project.
An edible art project.
I mean, if you look at the fact that anything that's cooked is technically artisanal, then yes.
Oh, I win then. Okay.
What do you win? A piece of what it is shipped to you at, however long it takes to get there, which at that point would be horrible and you should not eat.
I mean, I'm a fan of pie trucks too, Cobble, but I'm pretty sure that the pies that go in pie trucks are not what are inside of Phoenix's oven at this moment. What else wait, what if it's like a peep pie? What if Phoenix just went and got all the peeps from the store and made like a marshmallow pie? No peep pie. No peep. No peeps. Oh, I have been accosted. Someone has assaulted my door. Yes.
Want sour cream?
Yes, I want sour cream. Thank you. Bye.
Wait. sour cream? Does sour cream go with the pie that's in the oven?
No, that probably goes with dinner, which will probably be served to me in 5 seconds.
Pie is a
You'll see the
dessert
door open
pie.
again, I promise.
I don't see the door open the first time. I can't see the door.
Oh, well, see.
I saw the light come in. Is that good enough?
That's how you can tell. All of a sudden, there is a rainbow on both sides of me, and then there is no rainbow on both sides of me. It just, ta-da.
Because he's in a closet.
Oh.
Yes.
What if the pie is a lie? Like the cake is a lie?
No, the cake is a lie, but the pie
What if
is
you're
real.
lying to us this whole time? Exactly, Ion.
I will definitely promise you that I am not lying to you. There is something baking in my oven. We got 2 ovens, and one of them is baking right now. Okay.
Oh,
Would it by any chance have a British name?
yeah. We need another clue.
Yeah.
So some have referred to this this kind of topping as not a crumble but a crunch.
Oh, that's
Right.
so familiar.
like Rice Krispie Crunch.
No, like crunchy
Right.
goodness crunch. Oh yeah, thank you.
Is
Told
the
you it'd show up. Ta-da.
Like
wait? Is the crunch sweet or savory?
The crunch is very very sweet.
Oh, what is it? No swearing.
So I'll give away the topping because it'll be even better to guess the actual, pie filling itself. The topping is yellow cake mix that is sprinkled on top of this custard dry halfway through baking, which I just did, which is why I was late.
you have a
And then
pie?
you put butter on top of that to make a crunchy, just delicious layer on top.
Is it custard?
What is?
Well, like I said, it's just like any other pie. You have to make a custard first. So whatever I made is a custard base that you then pour into a 7-Eleven by pan. And on top, you put delicious yellow cake mix that's just powdered and then butter on top of that so it bakes. Again,
The only
7
thing
by 11
I-
is a rectangle. Pie are square.
they are, yes. This is why I said that it is very pie-esque because it is
Oh.
definitely not pie-shaped or crust-like pie.
So Phoenix.
Hmm.
The only thing I can think of when you say it has no base, I think of like puddings and gelatins but you said it's very close to pineapple upside down cake and very close to
No, not pineapple. That's why I said no. That was wrong.
no fruit. It's no fruit. Very close to pineapple upside down cake in the fact that it's upside down, or just that there's layers.
That there's a crumble on top instead of any crust on the bottom.
So there's crumble on top. The crumble's very sweet.
Mhm.
It's not got any fruit. It's
Lemon
not
bars.
on the bottom.
That
No
sounds
fruit.
delicious, but nope,
Oh.
and that would be crumble on the bottom and fruit. But I've made lemon bars before. Those are good. I've also made, what are they called? Orange blood orange shatter blondie brownies.
Lord.
Really good.
I need.
Oh,
to
did
put
I
that
mention
in
I know how to bake?
Does,
I
does,
make a lot of
Not
crazy things
before,
that are
not that I
delicious.
know of.
does rhubarb count as a fruit?
my- Rhubarb is a root.
Yeah, rhubarb is a root. I know. I
Mhm.
just had some rhubarb, strawberry, and nousa. So
Although rhubarb would also be an interesting
Pie
choice.
pie.
is it shoe fly?
Shoe fly pie?
What's a shoe
I have
fly
no
pie?
idea what that is.
I have a feeling I
So-
just fell for a joke, and I'm not sure.
I would
did.
never joke around in such a fashion.
No. The shoe
If there is
fly.
one thing I can assure you, oh, well, that is, yes. I thought you meant me. But yes, if there's one thing I can assure you, it is that I am a fat kid and I don't joke around when it comes with food.
Hold on. Is a shoe fly pie like a cow pie?
Oh,
Is
is it?
I don't know, but
No.
No.
a
No.
shoe
No,
fly
it's
is
not.
a real animal, right?
Gobble, you
No.
need to respond. Tell us, is it the truth? Is it?
Shoe fly pie is molasses based pie.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's an
so it is
actual
a
thing.
pie. It's not.
Yeah. Shoe
Right.
fly pie, yeah.
Is not a cow pie. Gobble confirms. Anyway,
you can see how my
do we
brain
have a
works.
wheel of wind or something while we're waiting for baking for pies? Because I do still have about
I'm
24
nowhere near the
minutes.
Wheel of Win. I haven't even got to talk about our sponsor for today's
Oh,
show.
yeah,
You
we
know,
should.
Matt, like,
Hey,
there's, like, a
sponsors,
bunch
we
of
love
stuff
you.
that I
And
do
she's
at the
going to tell
beginning
you
of the
things.
show, but you know,
it's because the agenda isn't real.
We're at the introduction.
See, just like the cake, the agenda is a lie, but I assure you the pie is real. Pie-esque is real.
But is it the American dream? Do we wake up with pie every morning and eat it for breakfast?
I mean, you could if you wanted to. I don't know how healthy it would be, but I would.
No, I was just ranting. That
Oh.
was not like a hinge
We're
question.
like, I could
Is
totally.
there a rule in the human world about the order that you have to eat your daily healthy meals? If you always have a little bit of dessert at the end of dinner, does it matter if you have that in the morning for breakfast? In fact, I want to know, like, in the morning for breakfast, like, what about all these pastries? Those are pretty much dessert, but for breakfast. Come on, Pop-Tarts? What's going on with that? Every donut ever in the world, it's nothing but pure sugar. It is absolutely
Danishes.
like a dessert, but for breakfast. So
And bear claws.
no, I don't believe it. You can absolutely have dessert and pie for breakfast every day if you want to, because we already eat all those kinds of things. We just give them different names so they sound like they're supposed to go with the meal at the time of the day.
And some of them have fruit in them. It's fine. They're meals.
So I don't like chocolate, but I'd at least take a bite of that because I do like banana pies. I like banana cream pie.
Ooh, that
Is that
sounds
your
delicious
guess?
too.
Again,
Banana
this
and
is a
chocolate pie.
Banana's a fruit. Well, a berry.
The last I heard, Lolly liked donuts
You're
with
ruining
mounds of
everything.
sugar on them,
Yeah. Oh,
especially if they're orange.
The frozen crystallized orange sugar of amazingness, yes.
What?
We were talking about your donut from last show.
Your poofy donut. Yeah.
Donut.
The donut story was so
Just
funny.
pure
Oh my god. Okay. So speaking of funny stories and things like that, and I'm not quite in a rush to do our Wheel of Wind because we don't have a special guest or anything today, which I'm sure everybody knows the reason for that is because I've been absolutely insanely swamped with doing store stuff. So first though, because I haven't done it yet, I do want to remember to give a shout out here. Excuse me, to our show sponsor for the day, which is Pixie's Potions. And Pixie's Potions is they have. Ooh, I can even show you. This is some of Pixie's Potions. Boop, 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 boop. They have a handcrafted, all natural, personal. Oh, so good. Personal care products made with the simplest of ingredients for the most sensitive skin types, made with raw, unrefined organic ingredients and handcrafted in small batches. They offer a wide range of products to care for your skin. So they have sunscreen and bug spray and body butters, scrubs, deodorant, CBD rub, all of the good stuff and things. You can find them at pixiespotions.com, and the information is there in the ticker and in the low bar. And I'm excited to say that we may be partnering with Pixie's Potions. We're going to have a little discussion here in the future to maybe carry some of their things in our store when it opens next month. So that live as well as at the events. So that's pretty cool. And okay, so with that said, I have officially done my due diligence for our sponsor. And the next thing on the agenda that's a lie is...
Now you're getting into the spirit of it.
I want to welcome our new patrons actually to our Patreon. So Ray Commissions, Crested Blossoms, Sapien, and Amber V. Thank you guys, and everybody, welcome to the Patreon and joining the Patreon. And I also want to say thank you to the Crochet Fairy as well, because the Crochet Fairy has advanced from our Wild Fae up onto the Gentry, and so thank you so much for that. But Also, Ray Commissions is the artist who will be doing the Fairyblossom poster and the Apple Bash poster this year. So we've started. They were one of the winners of the poster contest that happened last month, and so we have started working on that, and that is now underway, which is also exciting news. And let's see. What is this? Who are you calling a liar? That's what I want to know. Who you calling a liar?
Everybody's being called a liar there about Evan.
I think so. Yeah, everybody.
We're just all liars.
I'm trying to come up with more guesses, but my brain keeps doing running into a half-remembered poem. Cuddleston pie. A fly can't bird, but a bird can fly. Ask me a riddle and I reply. Cuddleston pie.
I have no
idea. I don't remember them all.
It is. This is my last hint before I run away to go check on it. It is a vegetable that grows on a vine.
Tomato. Except tomatoes are fruit.
I mean, close, but if I was making a tomato pie, then that would just be a pizza. So I'll be back.
That sounds kind of true. A vegetable that grows on a vine.
Squash.
Is it like zucchini? Is it like a zucchini pie?
But with lemon crumble at the top.
Lemon? Oh.
He
said Jello crumble.
No, he said
like yellow cake crumble.
Yellow cake crumble, yeah.
Yellow
okay,
cake
so
crumble.
Yellow cake crumble, which is very sweet. You got the butter on top.
But it's a vegetable.
Didn't you say sweet potato, Ion? And then
I did.
And that one was close. Maybe it is squash.
Some sort of squash, like a pumpkin.
Or butternut squash, or spaghetti squash, or
is it like a pumpkin pie just with no bottom crust? Because we make pumpkin pie for the old like autumn Thanksgiving. I guess.
The way he described it, it would not be like a
pie.
pumpkin
Yeah.
Amanita, I see you in the audience. Hi. Okay. So, also, I wanted to give you guys an update on the annual patron award. So the coins, the dross coins for 160 dross, they are made, and I should be picking them up hopefully next week. This week got a little bit busy, so I wasn't able to connect with the vendor that made them for us, but they are now done, and once I go get them, then it will be pretty much mailing them out to you guys and getting them in or putting them into your swag bags at events, whichever one it happens to be. And so those are trucking right along. Everything is moving right along quite well. The Fairyblossom website, I finally got around to being able to get it updated, and it's not totally updated, but it's at least the vendor application is up on that. And I started working on the tickets today to put into the store so that people could buy tickets for Fairyblossom. And so lots of little things that kind of have been waiting to happen are finally happening, and I'm excited about that. Many things going on. And let's see. Oh, and of course the Kickstarter. So if you guys don't know what I'm even talking about, we are opening we're opening a physical storefront, and it's going to be called the Fairy Apothecary, and it's going to be in the Fremont neighborhood of Seattle, right up above the Uncommon Cottage. It's a single building with two storefronts that are in it, one on the lower level and one on the upper level. And on the lower level will be the Uncommon Cottage, and then on the upper level will be the Fairy Apothecary, our store. And speaking of the Uncommon Cottage, I also want to do a shout out tonight for the Uncommon Cottage as well, because they will be doing, Jennifer, who is the owner of that store, will be doing this weekend at Dragsters in Fremont, which is a cool queer pub that's right across the street from where we are. They're going to be doing an Uncommon Delights, which is kind of a small vendor market happening inside of Dragsters in order to celebrate her 5th year anniversary of her store. So she's moving into a bigger space. I'm moving into the space up above it. And we have a Kickstarter to help raise the funds for that, which is, as of this very moment, we are, I think it's 66% funded for that. Let me see if I can, I want to like just find a little, when I go to look at, I can't look at the project without seeing just the dashboard and all the other information because, well, I'm logged into my account, I guess. So I want to like show you guys, but let's see. So, but I do have a link for the Kickstarter down at the bottom, and
see how this goes.
for $3,000, just over $2,000 as of this morning. It's about a little over 66% or right around 66% funded, which is really amazing since it hasn't even been 1 week into the project and it ends on April 30th. But the other exciting thing, I'm not gonna spill the beans yet, but I've been in conversations with a couple of people that you guys may or may not have heard of in order to secure some very cool what do you call it? The extended, when you stretch goals, the stretch goal prizes that everybody will get if we meet our stretch goals. So that's also pretty exciting. And if things continue to truck along the way they are, then we might even get them. So go check it out if you want to help us and share if you will, because even sharing is caring, right? So yeah, we have the fun job of taking some very, very heavy countertops down to the store tonight after the show and getting those unloaded from Yon Land Dragon. But I'm very excited because I found a really good deal. So hooray for upcycled and reused things. Yeah.
Yay.
So yeah, okay, so yes, excellent. Smithers.
Excellent.
So last night there was okay, we had a guess. Phoenix, you're back. Everybody has a guess.
I'm ready. Tell me.
Squash.
Squash? It is in the squash and gourd family. Yes.
But it's not squash.
It is not specifically a squash, no, but it is in the gourd and squash family.
According to who?
According to who?
According to who? Yes.
No.
I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna ask because you said it grows on a vine. Is it some sort of like zucchini plant thing?
It is not a zucchini. No.
Okay, we pretty much ruled that off, but I wanted to guess just in case it was the one thing we thought it couldn't be.
I have, however, made zucchini bread, and that is amazing, especially if you add chocolate chips.
It is.
Yes.
Not a fruit in Ingvi.
Ion, do you have one?
Well,
we have what it is not.
You say it's squash gourd like. I'm gonna be forced to say pumpkin.
It is a pumpkin. Yes.
I'm literally going to.
What it is?
I literally brought up. I was like, "Is it pumpkin?" And everyone else was like, "Besides, I think Ion."
No. I'm just not like normal people and only have their pumpkin fixed during the fall. So I literally just the other day looked over at a can of. Huh?
It is not the traditional pumpkin puree.
So it is, yeah. So I take a can of pumpkin puree and I follow the back design just like anything else does to make an actual custard for a pumpkin pie. And then I make what's called a pumpkin crunch, which is where you throw it in a 7x11 pan instead of using the recipe on the back to make two 9-inch pies. And then you sprinkle the cake mix on top while it's dry and dump butter on that so it gets all crunchy and crumbly on top. And especially fresh out of the oven. Throw a dollop of ice cream on top of that and then some caramel on top.
I can't cook anything.
Does sound delicious.
I kind of wish I could. I found the link for my Kickstarter. So, like, I don't know the link for my Kickstarter. No, I mean, like,
yeah, you found your own Kickstarter. It's one of those days, everybody.
Right. Like, it kind of a little. I went to pick up this afternoon. I went to pick up the countertops for the store, you know, because I don't own display cases and countertops and stuff, so I have to buy them. And I went to get them, and the gal that had them, when I got out of the truck, I took a step, and there was mud. I had pulled up in mud, and I was wearing flip-flops, and man, my foot went like woof out behind me, and I almost bit like if this was my foot, it bent like this, and like the ankle like got scraped, and my toenail. Thank goodness I keep my toenails short, because my toenail scraped through the mud and it like chipped a tiny piece of my toenail off. Like if my toenails had been long, it would have just ripped my whole toenail right off. I was like, oh no, I'm not dead.
I've ripped my tailnail off before. It is horrible.
Ow.
That sounds like that does suck.
Yeah, like, so I was like, oh, but I've got a job to do, so here I am. And so just, you know, never let it be. Like, look at my fingers, my poor fingers, you guys. Look at my nails. They're gone. Like, so many things. Oh, no, it's the worst. Okay. So here we go. This is kind of like the vision, actually, for the store, kind of other than doing consignment with handmade vendors.
This is amazing.
I want to have a wand emporium, so of course I'll have my own magic wands, and then working with other vendors as well to have just a huge selection of magic wands. Like, I want to kind of be the premier place to come and get magic wands, right? So then I also want to have a build-a-wand station, because one of the types of wands that I make are ones that unscrew in the middle, and you can put your own magic, you know, accoutrement inside into the grip. And so I want to have a build-a-wand. That way people can add their own stuff, and they can build their own magic wand. And then also spell supplies and other such magical-y things, not unlike you saw the Pixies potions and this, that, and the other. And then the indie library. I'm really excited to work with indie authors and partner with them to have a selection of books that are not found in Barnes and Noble and Half Price Books and all of the other places, right? Like, I want to have small press authors featured in the store. So I'm pretty excited for that. And but yeah, so this is just basically the Kickstarter, and you know, like where the expenses go, you know, display cases, tables, cash register, point of sale, that kind of stuff. And then our rewards, of course. And I want to just point out also one of the cool rewards. Scrolling down. Let's see. It is this one. If you are one of the Nomies, you will actually get your name put into the store, kind of the way that you can like buy a brick at Pike Place Market and have it engraved, or, you know, get a plaque on a bench or something like that. We're going to put up, we're going to make a tree that has leaves on it, and everybody who, you know, is at the Nomies level will either get their name or their business name, or they can dedicate a leaf, whatever you want to do. We're going to make a leaf that has written on it what you want on it, and then it will just be there permanently in the store. And so, and I'm pretty excited because Qamar, you're one of the people that's going to be helping us, you know, do the painting and all of the stuff and things. So that's pretty exciting. Coming out next week to help you and Amanita. Thanks, Amanita. Love you too.
Yay!
I know Amanita is the main mushroom.
It's pretty sick knowing Amanita.
Yup. But I'm still waiting for Amanita to make us small sketches for our magic words. That way, I can make them into T-shirts, right? Because now I've got a place where I can sell magic words on the T-shirts, right? So, we have to have a little spider with the silk, so I can do butt silk, and we have to have something for moisture.
It was me.
It was me.
Can't forget him.
We have to have something for Licky the Clicky.
Licky the Clicky.
Let's see. Okay, so another thing that I have, I can do the drawing for tonight. What am I doing a drawing for tonight? What was our prize supposed to be?
Did we ever figure out what the crystal box was, or if it went to someone? I can't remember.
We
did, yes. I just, unfortunately, to our wonderful winner of that box, I have yet to receive an address. And as soon as I receive an address, I will totally get that out to you. I will talk to my upper management about it and make sure it gets taken care of. Yes.
What's wrong, Lolly?
Did I just break you out?
We're looking up here.
I'm very glad you recognize upper management.
Talk to my upper management about it.
I'm trying to turn this one to my
Sky
There's some Brady bunching going on.
I mean,
yes, dang. Brady Bunch always warms my heart as well.
I thought for a minute you were like talking to some Sky Daddy, and I was like, all right, this is happening.
I don't even.
Oh, are you back? Yeah. Start having a conversation. I was like, okay. Closing off his feed. Click, click.
What was oh my gosh. I feel like last week was so long ago. I mean,
last week didn't occur.
What?
Oh,
yeah. We didn't have a get together last week.
Yeah.
We had no wonderful FAE news. Is that why we might not have a Wheel of Win?
No. We've got to have something, man. I actually have prizes for tonight, but I'm trying to look at last week's show here really quick while we're talking, and I'm like, all right.
Well, 2 weeks ago, anyway.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. March 29th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And we had Gidget, and let's see.
Yes.
Let's see. 30 minutes in. Where's the Wheel of Win on here?
The Wheel of Win?
It was fairly early, about 12 to 15 minutes in, if I remember right.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So this was for Phoenix's mystery crystal box, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Keep going. Come on, thing. Go, go, go. Show me the winner. The winner was Kavajan. Okay. Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
I didn't send you Kavajan's information. I thought I did. Okay. I will have to do that. But then it's like, what did we have that was the prize though? That's what.
So there would have been a magic word picking business that happened.
Yes.
I don't think we actually offered a prize. I think we skipped right over that.
Well, then we wouldn't have asked for a magic word.
I'm gonna see if there's like, is there a magic
Actually,
word?
a minute left. I'll be back.
Oh, 1 minute.
Still a little mad about the pumpkin pie business.
Oh.
I thought I'll ask if it's pumpkin pie. No, that makes no sense. I'll ask if it's zucchini because zucchini makes more sense, obviously.
The magic word was pocket sand.
It was.
What does that belong to, though?
It had to do with
Oh, weren't you gonna take some sand from something, or you were literally, or am I thinking about a conversation we had?
It was probably related to the conversations we were having about.
Yeah, we were talking about like throwing sand, like pocket sand, like you throwing it at your enemies to blind them or something to that effect.
I swear you were gonna put a sand in a jar and label it pocket sand, or that was just, and then you were gonna, or some sort of magical sand with something else, and then you were gonna send it out to the winner. But I don't know.
Let's see. Okay. Hey, audience, do you remember?
Oh yeah, we could just ask the people who watched. Like, oh no! Oh,
Is that Phoenix?
yeah.
Oh, sure is.
Yeah.
Yep. That's funny.
I'm a wand arm stealer. That's right. You better look it up. I'm gonna have all the magic wands. I'm gonna have crystal wands, wooden wands, metal wands. I'm gonna have all the wands. That's right. I'm gonna become a regular Alavans, right? Dag nabbit, I can't remember. It's making me mad. Okay, I feel like I have to do a drawing, and then I'm then because I put everybody's name on a list. I'll show you.
Whatever you promised them 2 weeks ago, once you look it up.
That's right. Whatever I promised you guys 2 weeks ago, that is the prize. Like, oh my God,
Look it up and you shall know.
I am.
Yes, you get the mystery prize that we all forgot about.
What is it?
Let's see. What's that in relation to? All right.
Blue and blue.
So, okay, so this is our list.
It was some sort of shell pendant.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a necklace. Where did I put that necklace?
Oh yeah.
It was a very
But it's
cool...
somewhere safe to keep it, and then you forgot where you put
A mermaid thing.
You know what, Professor? You just simmer down over there because I feel like you're getting feisty.
Yes.
And as it turns out, it's here in this little pouch right here, right in front of me, where I should have seen it and remembered and known, but I didn't. None of those things, actually.
Wesley.
You remember it, you forgot
For
it.
the record,
Right.
for the record, we showed it 47 minutes into that show. So
Yeah. Good job, Ion.
I'm making a list and forgetting it twice.
Yeah, I saw that what Wesley said. I feel like Wesley just says things, and they're great, but they're... Whew.
Okay, so here we go. And for the shell pendant, for the horde. Congratulations. You are the winner of the beautiful shell pendant. Yes. That was like a struggle to remember.
I thought it was pocket sand, so...
well, that was the magic word. It's just
That was the magic word, yeah.
I just the shell pendant makes much more sense.
So for this week's giveaway, I made a whole bunch of quill pens to sell at the Vegas Pirate Fest, and I came home with some of them left over. So I figured today I will give the winner of this week's prize is just going to be a choice between one of these two quills. So we have the awesome peacock quilt, and then we have the very cool, like, mushy acorn autumn quilt. And both of them have sandalwood scented walnut shell ink to go with them. So winner gets to choose between which one of these two that they like. They are not for sale in my store because I made them special for the event. So you cannot get them on my Etsy or anything like that. And with that said, that means now it's magic word time. And then after magic word time, you guys get to see probably a very epic and gratifying sword to the face that I took while I was down at the Vegas Pirate Fest, courtesy of the Fairy Queen. I guess that's my punishment for not having done something. I'm not sure entirely. What did I do? But we got video, pretty good blooper video of a sword battle that we had, and I'm gonna show it to you all. It's hilarity. So it's up there. Yeah, no, I'm showing them.
So everyone should put their magic word suggestions into the comments.
Yes, Ion's got the timer. That's right. And magic word. Oh no. Oh, quilled. That's right.
Cool.
Yes. Phoenix's
oven.
Oh, I kind of like that one. What's a peahen?
It's a peahen is the opposite of a peacock in gender.
The female.
Oh, is it really actually? Nuh-uh.
I don't. The smile on your face makes me believe otherwise.
On my face or on
No,
Ion's
no,
face?
on Ion's face. He had a very, I think, mischievous smile for a second there.
I mean, Ion, yeah.
Yes!
Was so innocent. That's
You.
right. He would never make jokes like that.
No, it is genuinely the appropriate word for that.
Okay, okay, I believe you now.
Is a female version of a peacock.
That's cool.
Oh,
yeah.
No idea.
Although I didn't get to make a suggestion. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Well, you better hurry up.
Type quickly.
Type. That's right. Make it
If
fast.
I rushed you, surely you'll type faster.
Yep. I'll rush.
Oh, Ion is right. They're peafowl. Males are peacocks and females are peahens.
That's cool.
I didn't even know peafowl was a word. I'm learning so many new words today.
Okay, not gonna lie, I thought peafowl when I was a kid. Did not realize it meant bird. I just now learned what peafowl meant. I thought peafowl meant like when you're peeing, you commit like a foul play or something. And I don't know what that would be, but I had this grand idea what a peafowl was as a kid. So
a jacket worn by a peafowl is a peacoat. I'm sorry. Terrible.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You're all good.
I know.
Okay, I'm done making suggestions. So.
You're done making suggestions. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna scroll up. All right. So we've got Quiplick has suggested quilled. Oh, who's gonna pick the winner tonight, you guys? Who's? You know what, Phoenix, you get to pick the winning. Wait, did you put a magic word in?
He did.
Did you put
Roll
a magic word in?
Roll a die.
Put in Phoenix's oven.
You put in Phoenix's oven?
He
Yes,
did.
he did.
No, Qamar, did you put a magic word in?
There
No,
we
I
go. Okay.
Okay.
My magic portal that folds in half decided to do a little reboot, and so I can't log into any of my stuff right now.
Oh, how exciting and not very. It sounds very stressful and
So
not fun.
so anyway, yeah.
You're
so
you're the
magic word in.
picker. You're
Okay.
the picker. Okay, so quilled, and then Ingvi had Phoenix's oven,
It was Ingrid first.
and Cobble suggests peahen and pumpkin pie, and we have pumpink, and we have pumpkin crunch. I want to eat it so bad. I think this is a magic word. Wandathon.
Wandathon.
Oh, yeah, Wandathon.
Wandathon.
Like WandaVision, but Wandathon.
No,
Yeah,
Wanda.
watching the entire thing. It's a marathon.
Marathon.
So it's a Wandathon.
Wand marathon.
I know.
Or maybe it's a Wanda
know?
marathon. A Wandathon.
Did I just explain something you already knew? I genuinely thought you didn't know.
You know what? It's actually better to err on the side of I don't get it.
Oh, it's the same with me, honestly. So, Wandathon.
Yeah. Let's see. And then we have Phoenix's oven. We have tickling scribbles. No, it's so long.
It's
one
2
of those very
words.
descriptive.
How can it be long?
It's
no longer than pumpkin crunch.
Scribbles.
I
think I
don't feel like it's 2 words is a very sound argument for how can it be long. Like I am is also 2 words. So the fact that it's two.
I mean, Phoenix's oven is also
disambiguation. One word, very long. Like, come on now. I'm just saying.
Is that like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Dociaspisticfragicalorupus.
Of course you know
One more.
backwards. Of
My
course
mind
you
is
know
blown.
Oh.
That's right.
One more.
That's one word.
Yes, and nibs.
Nibs.
So there's two I really like. Where is it? Pumpkin, because we make so many puns, and while I get very
This one?
heavy sigh about it.
Something.
No,
Pumping?
pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin. Oh,
Where's that?
That
Well,
is
I get very
wonderful.
heavy sigh
Pumpkin.
about it. Very
I
exasperated.
read that wrong. I'm
that
so
is
sorry.
great.
I'll write to that.
That
But
is a
also
good family,
pink.
good dad joke.
Pink is funny to me, and it rolls off tongue better. But we're gonna go with pumpkin pie. Pumpkin
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
You definitely gotta prep in your head how you're gonna say it before you drop the pun in there. Pumpkin pie.
All right, I'm putting that. Hold on. And now it's time to watch the Queen of Pacifica bash me in the face. Are you?
Oh
guys
yeah,
ready?
I was trying to.
Qamara's so excited about it.
Yeah.
Epic battle royale.
No, I was actually trying to get to the Kickstarter because I don't have my login saved on my laptop right now. Because, like I said, or on my foldable magic mirror. So I finally got to the Kickstarter by typing it in, going back and forth between the two tabs. So yeah. Anyway, so let's watch you get bashed in the face. Yay! There's the excitement you wanted, right? That's the excitement you wanted.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold
That was great. So anyways, this is what you get bashed in the face now.
Okay, hold on.
It's like a
I
cooking
got it.
show.
So it was actually like a minute-long video. Why will this not pause? Pause. Okay, go all the way back to the beginning. Here we go.
Oh, is the Queen of Pacifica J in the comments?
Yeah.
Oh
wait.
wow! Hello.
No.
What?
Did I? Oh, I did.
What?
Oh. I thought
Oh
I
my
deleted
gosh.
the whole ticker on accident. Like,
Oh,
hit the wrong
I was
button.
wondering why it popped back up. It was like, hello.
No, because I'm.
No.
It's okay, Queen. It's okay, Queen. Royalty has no need to explain themselves. You probably had all rights, and I mean, I know my boss. She can get snippy sometimes. Just waiting for the lightning bolt. She could get snippy.
You guys are so good at like pointing at the right areas. I'm always like, literally one time we were pointing, we were all pointing at someone and they were up. We were pointing at someone and they were literally above me, and I still went like this.
May all your 20s be ones.
Oh, you just killed like almost every party that I ever DM for. Good job.
That's mean. That's really mean.
You just saved all the ones you DM for. When you roll 20 to the DM, they're in trouble.
Oh yeah,
because I roll for negatives to happen when negatives happen. So what happens if it's for an NPC that's supposed to help them in their story arc, and now they're lost in a desert?
Well, they're not dead.
That dude just rolled a 1 and killed himself.
But still, you're not going to crit them with your monsters, so they'll be fine.
Yeah, there's more. I mean, while they're not getting the help they need, they're also not getting murder-cated, so.
True, but I mean, I can still destroy my players psychologically. Like,
we love a good DM that's not afraid to do psychic damage.
That's the right way to handle it.
Yeah.
Why does
No need
all
for
your
dice rolls.
20s be ones sound like a cursed item?
That would be a cursed item.
Like,
like the player gets.
There are ways to
go put that in the lament configuration.
There are ways to fix that. What you do is you get all your D20s.
Wait, what are we putting in the lament configuration?
And then you smash the offender with a hammer, and the others will learn not to do that.
No. Okay. Let's see.
I think Lolly has figured out that whenever I lament, my abilities are pretty awesome, but can also be detrimental with a negative on the other side.
That's a good way to do it.
Find, like, it's not showing me the window that I need. Let me try again.
There are too many tabs open. There's audio coming from one. I'm not sure which.
Are you talking to me?
Nothing. No, I'm not saying anything.
Ooh.
No, you said there's too many tabs open. There's audio coming from one.
I was talking about you, yes.
Wow. So much love. Let's see. Here's the agenda.
Well, that's why you can't find it.
The agenda. Oh, no. Here's Pirate Fest. Here's Photoshop.
Pirate
Here's
Fest.
Discord.
2023.
Now we have to worry
But it
about if
won't
you found
show me-
something that doesn't exist.
It won't show me the... No, it won't show me my... I have like the video open. I'm having so much trouble tonight with everything, you guys. It's really aggravating.
Okay, I will tell you this. Today has been a tech nightmare. All right. I had problems for the first 2 hours at work today. That was wonderful. And does anyone know how it is to try to get a hold of IT when you yourself are IT of a company? It is infuriating. And so it's like, everyone who's ever a customer, y'all understand how infuriating this. Trust me, us on the other side, we feel the same way, and we do the best we can to help you. I promise. Okay.
You ever get forwarded to yourself?
I've never been forwarded to myself, thankfully.
Forwarded to yourself.
They're like,
the voice
did that when you
mailbox
call
like,
IT?
"Chat."
your other phone rings, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
There.
Unfortunately,
Is it there?
that never happens. But the boffing beat up begin.
oh, I
That's
think
right.
they're like a plastic sword or something, not boffers. Okay, we're better now.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't your face.
Oh,
You guys, are you ready? Here we go. Okay.
yeah.
Wait, where's the hide? There we go. I'm like, where's the play button? Here it is, you guys. It's coming.
Da da da.
Bam!
Da,
Right in the
Mortal Kombat. Oh.
Watch it again.
Oh.
Bam! Right in the
Then he like pauses and goes to like give you a hug, right?
Actually, yeah. If you guys want to watch the longer video, I can probably pull it up, and then you can see what happens in the aftermath. Let's see.
Because it looks like they're about to go give you a hug.
No, yes, that is exactly what that's exactly what she does.
That's
Actually,
sweet.
yeah. No, here I'll show you.
I mean, I would too. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm JJ.
I'd be like, are you okay?
It was actually like a minute-long video. We were having super fun. It was just so funny because when we first started, I was like, okay, not in the face. And then that's exactly like my glasses got knocked off my face and like a lens came out of them.
A lens? Did it go back in all right?
Yeah, they're like $10 glasses.
Oh, okay.
So not a big deal. But it was, oh God, it was so funny. And I was so happy. I was like, somebody better have got that on video because really, how many times do you actually get to see something like that happen? If I'm going to take a sword to the face, I want to get my mileage out of it, right?
Don't worry. What is... I know she's a queen, and I know you probably just said her name one more time.
Yonella, but Jay
Okay.
in the audience.
Can I just call
Julia Deanne.
Queen Yonella J? Is that chill?
You can call her.
If only you had an orange donut to make you feel better after being hit in the face.
Would you like just the bottom half of it, though?
You know what? You guys are not my real friends.
What?
No.
I am offend.
You're like, Phoenix is like, oh! Phoenix is like, I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even doing anything.
Okay, let's see.
Me and Ion, we're not on there. Okay. Don't worry, Jay. We all got a nice laugh out of it, and Lolly not hurt her.
So this is like the long. And look at the dress that she is in, and she is like.
She's kind of kicking your ass.
She's full on side swing. She's like, I'm gonna cleave you in half.
Yeah, that's.
You're gonna be half a
you
princess.
do.
That's gonna make you like a quarter
sort of
sis.
thing. Because while Spoffers
Oh, there it goes. Bap, bap. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
give you a kiss.
It actually.
The kids are just looking at you like you're.
I really should have just like capitalized on that opportunity to just fall to the ground, like screaming as if I had been beheaded, like ah! Like all little kids start crying and running everywhere, like ah! You know.
That's why you should always like just hide a few ketchup packets, just like, look what you've done to me.
Like badly put to the glasses with a little pinprick, so like when they hit the glasses, they went.
So you could have been nearly faceless, Lolly.
Nearly faceless, Lolly.
Something nearly faceless.
Got great. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I mean, if you can think of any other creative ways to describe how badly my butt got kicked, please feel free to put them in the comments.
Well, the thing I noticed was obviously an illusion and didn't really happen, but it looked like her arms stretched out like an extra foot to get to you.
Well, I think actually she's taller than me. For sure, and I'm pretty sure that her sword was also longer than mine as well, because they were all different lengths. They're just like made for everybody to use in, kind of just big group battles, out there in the field. So they're all different sizes, and we didn't pause to measure them or do anything like that. We just I think I grabbed the pink one. I was like, yay, pink one.
That one's green. They
also
have a pink flower on the end.
I'm not actually left-handed.
You used your left hand in that battle?
Yeah, I did.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but she just seemed to point out that size does matter.
Whoa, Phoenix! What? Oh, it's after 8:30. We're all good. Whoa, Phoenix!
I waited till after 8:30, and I also didn't say it live. It's just in the chat. So
I said.
Oh well. At that point, now I feel bad because it didn't need to go up on screen. But
you know what, Phoenix? One day when I'm not a princess anymore, I want you to remember this quote.
The queen knows how to keep her.
You know what's funny? You say that, and I think,
yeah.
One day, Gladys, bam, zoom to the moon.
What is that from?
It's from an old comedy show.
To the moon.
So one day, Phoenix, bam, zoom to the moon.
For the record.
That means it's ready. I will be back.
Oh, now great. Phoenix is gonna go get the awesome pie and then eat it right in our faces.
Yep.
Sounds so good. Don't do this.
No, wait. Fairy Princess Lolly could punish him by reaching for that jar in the back of the refrigerator.
The one that just lingers in the back of my refrigerator. It's still there.
Eventually that jar is gonna go bad since it is mayonnaise, and then
it started out bad.
Yeah, but it's gonna go worse.
No, I think that a good way to punish Phoenix is to make him have to whisper for an entire weekend.
How do you enforce that?
Keep the clammies handy.
With a gag.
I don't know why I asked. I knew it was gonna happen.
It is after 8:30.
You were like tiptoeing. He can talk
You're
around it. He can mumble around it. Nope. He'll just be all up there like, Phoenix has no idea what we're talking about right now.
Imagine just someone behind the camera just knowing what we're talking about. Go ahead, Ion.
It's true. I guess he could be there behind the camera just with it off. Who's Jackie Gleason?
That's the person in
1950
that. That's the actor who played the character that said that line
To the
in
moon.
the show.
He played
Honeymoon.
Ralph Cramden in The Honeymooners. He had the Jackie Gleason show on TV from 1951 to 59, I believe.
He was the villain character in Smokey and the Bandit.
Yes.
I thought that was a Burt Reynolds thing.
No,
Burt
Burt Reynolds was the hero.
in Smokey and the Bandit.
But
The villain was the cop, played by Jackie Gleason.
Isn't Burt Reynolds a complete jerk?
Well, I don't know for sure, but
Rumor has it.
Well, I feel like we've got our roles mixed up. Just saying. Okay, so there was a Hedge game last night, and many things happened at the Hedge gathering last night. And I would like the full report. And while you guys, Raynwulf and Professor and Ion, are giving me the report of the things that happened at the Hedge gathering, I am going to look for articles. And then I'm going to make offhanded remarks that I insert when I hear your out of context retelling of the story, because that seems like the way it should go.
So for long we have toiled at the task of opening up the Eastern Gate. We went through many trials and tribulations of trying to properly acquire the glyph stone that was missing. As it turns out, it was already found. That took some time to figure out. And then last night we were able to open the gate.
Yay!
Indeed.
Do you want to hear a rumor I heard?
Sure.
Yeah.
I heard that you guys looked at Amanita and you went, and then you stepped through the gate and you left her behind. That's what I heard. You stuck your tongue out and you were like,
like neener.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You guys ditched out Amanita.
Hold on, that's not true. Amanita wandered off. Well, it was her first time in the City of the South, so I assume she went exploring.
Well, Amanita's in the audience right now, so obviously they found their way back.
I mean, it sounds like a kind of a fun guy thing to do. But
the professor did leave a note.
There were notes left behind.
See? I was correct. Amanita said I was abandoned.
No, she wandered off.
She wandered off. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
That's what we're going with.
Huh.
As a matter of fact, disappeared before the gate was even open. Well, it was unlocked, but not opened.
Okay.
Yes, unfortunately, we did open it, and a particular party member decided to try something that wound up somewhat traumatic.
Wait, what?
Well, you see, the city on the other side of the Eastern Gate, the City of the East, if you will, isn't directly attached. There's a intermediate chain to a floating city. Any rate, there's a cliff, and not much you can see off of that cliff, and so I guess Ace thought that the wind would take them up to the city rather than climbing the giant chain that attached them. But that didn't seem to work. So there was a fall. But Ace was in fact recovered, and I'm not entirely sure at their condition now.
Ace thought that wind would just blow them upward.
I'm presuming. I don't know. It's the only explanation that made sense to me.
I believe we misheard the word wind for wing. She said something about.
Oh. Well.
Wing.
But in the immediate aftermath of her actions, we didn't really try to find out.
Yeah,
So,
I imagine you guys just tried to save them. So
Yes.
So we eventually found
where they went splat.
and they were recovered, and last I heard they were taken to some sort of facility to be to have extra elbows removed from their arms.
Yes.
What?
Well, there were lots of extra bends in the arm that.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
And the unconscious part, yeah.
And so I presume
Yes,
that
falling on a cloud hurts.
Wow, extra elbows. I was like, what on earth? No.
Clouds are harder than they appear, apparently.
Right. Which it seems like a good sign to put on the gate.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had a different route to get to the city, not after the gate was opened, in which we took a cloudy staircase. Because clouds are harder than they appear.
Yeah.
Up to the city. Which was interesting because it was difficult to talk up there.
Yes.
It was loud.
Oh, okay. I was going to say because
Very
the
windy.
air pressure, or
We
no?
could not hear anybody.
The wind was loud. And
Too much wind.
Basically, anytime anyone opened their mouth, the wind blew so hard we couldn't hear a thing.
So that was an interesting problem. I came up with an idea. Next time we could bring slates, and then we could write in chalk what we want to say.
Maybe.
Sounds like a plan.
So wait, now we have to find slates.
Well, we could play Pictionary to get our ideas across.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
I think I've got some articles.
Cool.
The irony of the man whom... What are you guys, before I do this, what are you guys going to do next?
Well, there's some exploring to do. In particular, there's a statue to the poet to that city, which is
Don't touch it.
the same place that an important magic item, namely the Spear of Lu, was recovered in the city of the South, and so presumably there's a similar important item for our struggles against the Firbolg to be found there, and but we were still in a stage of exploring that space, but it's very difficult because you can't talk to each other, so it's hard to say what you've learned when you look at stuff, and so we need to solve that problem when we go back next time.
Hold on.
What are we holding on for?
Only I had come with you because I believe.
Oh, Qamar has some.
Don't know if this would work, but oh no.
Been embiggened.
I can speak in air, fire, and ether, so I don't know if that would work, but maybe I could try if someone helped me tag along next time, like showed me how to do the things. We could see if being able to speak in either of those three languages helps.
The problem with language is you being able to speak a language is not as helpful as two people being able to speak a language, right?
Forgot about the other end. See,
Yeah.
Still
I'm gonna
helpful
speak
because
into the wind
one
with
less
wind.
person would have to, be scribbling, right?
That is a good point. That is something worth trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak into the wind with wind and see if you guys can hear me.
If you could be heard, then that's half the problem solved.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's sort of what I was thinking about, though. Was like, I don't remember the words I was saying. Why are you blowing on me, Wesley?
Yep.
Actually, it was described to us as if we spoke, the wind took our words.
So not quite. It's not like it knocked the breath out of you. It just took the words and carried them away.
Yes.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Maybe that would come in handy then.
I have no idea what we're talking about. I just got back.
Also, we opened the Eastern Gate, and the city of the East, the city of air, if you will, is there, and the wind was quite strong, which made it difficult for us to communicate with each other while we were in a crystal forest on our way into the town.
Crystal Forest?
Yeah.
Man,
Yes.
I thought it was on Friday, and so I totally missed this.
We'll be going back. I mean, this is not the only time that's. I mean, there's things to do there still. Like
Okay.
Like,
so I suspect that you're right about the special item of importance, because Gorius is one of the 4 cities of the Tuatha De Danann, and each of the 4 cities is known to have housed a magical item, a very powerful magical item. And you guys already found the Spear of Lu. So that means now you have to find whatever item would be in Gorius. What about, I mean, you guys could ask everybody in the audience what ideas they have for the wind and speaking problem. I mean,
Yeah, put it in the comments.
yeah. So if you've got an idea about how we can solve the problem of communicating with each other in a place where the wind steals our words when we try to speak, go ahead and write in the comments and let us know what you think. My
Has
idea
anyone tried to whistle?
My idea is slates. No.
That is smart, but then you have to keep track of all the slates, unless you can, like.
A slate is a chalkboard.
Slate for chalkboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought a slate was like a bit of charcoal and like an actual like slate of like rock or something. I don't know.
Slates is what they call
blackboard.
They were when you carried them with you. They called them slates.
Okay.
When they're small enough to carry.
I also have a nifty power that just occurred to me. It's called, I have dubbed it Spirit Lore, and if I can just touch one sort of place or object within
the scariest of all clams.
Why is it so like long? I don't like that.
Because it buries itself in the mud, and that huge tube goes up to the top layer so that it can suck from the top layer of the mud and pull in nutrients and spit it out.
Oh, that's why when you go, you see the little bit, and then you like basically clog it or whatever, and you start digging. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, flamethrowers, Wesley. What?
Well, you'd be surprised how many problems
Makes
are
sense.
solved with the flamethrower.
Hell yeah. We were just making the joke the other day about like certain parts of the world that have the warning of like web blankets coming down from the sky in their cities, like actual spider web blanket warnings because of how bad they are during mating season. And I'm like, yep, that's when 9-year-olds are sent outside with flamethrowers. Okay, Timmy, go outside and take care of your chore.
Can we not? Sorry.
oh,
Just the fire. It was
no
just
talking,
about the
no
flamethrower.
talking about
Okay.
talking about the arachnids. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah. No,
Sorry.
just the fire. The
Just
fire
the
to
fire.
burn them away. I agree that they need to
Yes.
be cleansed with fire.
Yeah, but if I can get over there next game, we can try speaking in the
Wind.
air elemental language,
Yeah.
and we can try my power spirit lore, and
What did you want to use that on?
something. We'll find something.
Oh, So,
There's
like, just
many
go to-
things there that we could.
It only has so many
Wonder about.
activations, I believe. So we'll find something that looks important, as my guess.
okay.
A spirit, and I see that, like using being able to contact a spirit of the area. Yeah.
No, I'm able to touch something, like an object or a place, but it only has a certain like amount of, like, obviously like radius, I guess. I'm not sure how to explain it.
Well, no,
and I
sorry. Go
what?
ahead. Go
And I
ahead.
get the most, and I get like some like a few relevant details of its history. Not super.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and
So
you
hopefully we
discussed this,
find
Wally.
something at like some kind of ancient information or writing somewhere written down.
It's not super handy sometimes.
Stone.
Just flashes of images sometimes or words.
Mhm.
Whether or not I can speak that language is different.
So,
Well, we all-
none of you. Who did anybody here complete the quest of the Poet of Gorius?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I believe I. Is it the one with all the slips of like poems and stories?
I think there are two. There's one for the
There
one
are-
for the
yeah.
City of the East and one for the Poet of Gorius.
Yes.
I believe I did both. I know I did at least one where there were slips of the different poems and you had to figure out like which one's related to. They all sounded sort of similar, and you had to figure out which one was related to which thing and get the letter from it. Whatever. Yeah, but I didn't finish the word scramble at the end.
I might suggest that if those ones were completed or haven't been completed, then go back and study those again.
Okay.
And see if there are any clues therein. So, okay. So article. I picked some articles.
Good.
I've got article number 1. The irony of the man who made himself immune to poison. Versus article number 2. Mountain Dew has us shook with new Baja Blast hot sauce.
Okay.
So the theme is
Poison.
Poison or poison? Pick your poison.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Yes. So, Ion, if you will, please start the timer. And if you
What
guys
number
want to
goes
hear
with
what?
I was just saying that you should need to tell them which number goes with which.
Oh, yes. Okay. So if you guys want to hear about the man who made himself immune to poison, then press number 1. And if you want to hear about Baja Blast hot sauce poison, press number 2. Now, Ion.
Poison
press
or
timer.
poison?
There you go. Okay. No, Quiplick and Professor, you do not get to vote. You only get to vote if there's a tie. But nice try.
Weblick.
I see you there.
Who? Technically, right now there is a tie.
Well, we got till that timer runs out.
2 for 2, 1 for 1.
2 for 2. Thank you, Amanita.
Let's see. All right, where are we at? Ooh, almost.
Tie.
All right. So
2
I
for
see
2, 2 for 1.
Ion, you count them. I'm just not gonna fight with everybody saying a bunch of numbers.
So there's currently a tie. It is
There is.
2 for 2 and 2 for 1.
Not count. Okay. So Qamar, what do you vote for? Hold
Me
up, everybody.
again. All
Everybody
right.
on the show, hold up a finger. Do you want article number 1 or article number 2? Hold up your finger. Article number 2 it is. Baja Blast. All right.
The man who made himself immune to poison is like, that feels like a magical superpower, but manufactured poison that is just, I don't know.
It's ironically made themselves immune to poison.
I know. That's true.
Oh,
it looks like it's...
No, it's hot sauce.
Let's see. Mountain Dew has always ventured intrepidly when it comes to debuting new products and flavors. A couple of prime examples would be fruitcake and flamin' hot. Wait, what? There's a fruitcake Mountain Dew?
What?
Your inbox is hungry, by the way.
There is a fruitcake flavored Mountain Dew.
There is?
What? Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Wow.
See?
What?
I forgot fruitcake looked like that. Fruitcake is scuff.
What? No, thank you.
To be fair, I like fruitcake.
I like fruitcake too.
But do you like it in your Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Do you like it in your Mountain Dew?
No, I don't.
You like Mountain Dew and you like fruitcake. Not together.
Have you tried it in your Mountain Dew? Maybe you do.
I've not tried it in my Mountain Dew.
See, so maybe you actually do and you just don't know it.
But that's the same part of my brain that says you don't want to try liver and onions flavored ice cream.
Oh, no.
Is the part that says I don't want to try fruitcake flavored Mountain Dew.
You know, maybe it's good. You never know.
I just love when someone says like my knee-jerk reaction is, ugh.
So Baja Blast hot sauce. So this unexpected product, Mountain Dew collaborated with Houston sauce shop iBurn, led by James Hot Sauce Boss Beck. But let's go to the details of how this actually tastes. Mountain Dew Baja Blast hot sauce uses the tropical lime flavor of the Baja Blast drink and drops it off at the playground with tomatillos, habanero peppers, green chilies, and jalapeno. How come they put the little inya on the word jalapeno, but not on habanero? Because isn't that also with a little? It's not habanero. It's habanero. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. I'm just saying that the little grammar, the little grammar person inside me is like, Anyway, this productive new condiment is extremely limited with only 750 bottles made available to win. No. Let's go on to this one. What's this? No, but it's being blocked by this. You can only win the Baja Blast, so that's just not going to be a thing. Well, that was a very disappointing article.
Then we can do one next.
Debuts a new chicken sandwich as part of a Pineapple Express menu. Man, I would eat that. That looks good. I'm just saying. Are there more weird food items?
It's got to tie into a movie from 8 years ago.
Ooh, look at those.
Why is it so? It's red. I get it because ketchup, but it seems like very vibrant on that chicken nugget. Is that weird to anyone else? It looks like they just painted it on there.
It's probably paint.
They're photos. Oh yeah, it's probably paint. That's true.
Hey, if they use motor oil as maple syrup on pancakes for the commercials.
We love that for
them. Ew!
Looks like paint. It's probably paint.
Heinz is bringing out 300 times of ketchup.
You can get cannabis-infused ketchup?
Chili, Serrano, or not Serrano, the other one, Sriracha, and habanero. That's delicious. Yeah, habanero ketchup.
Whoa, I just processed what this title is.
Yeah, Heinz. Habanero ketchup. Yeah, Heinz. Habanero ketchup. You'd like that. Yeah. All right.
Is there a place that you can get this?
Cannabis-infused ketchup?
There are no links on any of these. Like,
of course not.
It just is telling you about them with. Oh, I'm mad at this article. I don't like it.
So we know what to do now. Article.
Go find it yourself. A wink, a wink. Yeah.
Dang. Whew.
Changing my vote.
Me too.
They want their Google searches.
Okay.
Wait, what are we voting? Oh no, what's the sign for mine?
Well, the other article was the irony of the man who made himself immune to poison. So we'll look at that one since the first one was so short and just not satisfying. Let's see here.
Did not satisfy the weird news article.
Nope.
The color
Sure
of the Mountain Dew.
Did you just say it was too short and it wasn't satisfying?
It was,
Oh my god, that is what I said.
That is definitely what you said.
That's what I thought I heard too. Okay.
Oh boy. Here we go. The irony of the man who made himself immune to iocane powder. Odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man. Let's see. You don't need to be the biggest ancient history buff to know that the Roman army was amongst the greatest military forces the world has ever seen. When it came to conquering territory, they were remarkably efficient. The empire swelled to more than 5 million square kilometers in size. But that's a lot. But ultimately, collapsing because its sheer size made it utterly impractical to defend and administer. Along the way, the Romans conquered Greece, Gaul, and so many other regions in between. Needless to say, they fought numerous bloody wars to claim and maintain control over such lands. As successful as they tended to be, they suffered from some devastating losses too. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest of approximately 9 CE saw 3 Roman legions destroyed in an infamous cunning ambush attack at the Calcreus in modern-day Germany. This fearsome fighting force of the ancient world matched wits against some of the finest generals of the period, including Carthage's Hannibal, and it certainly didn't always come out on top. The word Mithridatism, per Merriam-Webster, is defined as tolerance to a poison acquired by taking gradually increased doses of it. The curious word is derived from the name of one of Rome's other foes, Mithridates, who did just that. As it turned out, the method worked well. According to the famous story, it worked far too well when it came to his downfall. Romans seemed to have a way of driving their foes to desperate measures, so desperate and legendary that they become embedded in our language forever. The phrase Pyrrhic victory meant meaning a win achieved at such high costs that it may as well have been a loss, is a reference to the story of King Pyrrhus. The ruler of Epirus in Greece launched an assault on the Italian region and won 2 victories against the Romans in 280 and 279. Neither were decisive, and both were very costly, and he was forced to flee with his remaining troops a few short years later. Mithridates Eupator, or Mithridates the Great, was another king, this time of, is that supposed to say Pontus, who brought the fight to the Romans and enjoyed some success in the process. As with many rulers during this turbulent time, he attempted to balance maintaining and expanding his territory with the need to appease and cooperate with other rulers in the region. Let's see. And inevitably, squabbles and all-out warfare often ensued. Why is he wearing like a lion on his head?
He's just sticking his head into the lion's mouth. It is the Roman circus.
Maybe like do lions? Oh my goodness.
Well, if you wear the skin of a fearsome animal.
What? No. Lies. Let's see. I'm just going to skip forward because, wow, this is a long article. Let's see. The war. There was a war.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, let's see. A capable general. He was no stranger to warfare. This is the Mithridates guy. But it seems that a life spent in its shadow took its toll on him. Though he bested the Romans on several occasions, he took great measures to try and protect himself from them and from any other foes he encountered. Mithridates has come to be known as the Poison King, and his experimentations with such substances make it abundantly clear why. Let's see. He had a good reason to fear poisoning. His father, Mithridates V, had been killed in 120 BC. The sneaky method used? Poison, of course. Well, yeah, the the Italians are famous for that. So, which the killer managed to sneak into his food. Becoming ruler came with tremendous responsibility, privilege, and danger in equal measure, as the position brought about enemies who sought to kill their powerful foes. To survive as king during these turbulent times, it seemed the poison king, not his father, who was sadly the poisoned king, had a brainwave. If he regularly consumed low doses of poison, his body would develop a tolerance for it. If he was then maliciously poisoned, he would not be killed. According to War History Online, the king conducted extensive experiments with poisons. What's meowing? I hear a meow. What's meowing?
That's
Professor.
Phantom down here.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So
Phantom's been meowing.
it's a real meow. I'm not imagining it. That's good.
Correct.
I was worried.
He wants his treats.
I want to skip to the part. Whoa. Elemental arsenic.
Give him his
Mineral
treat.
specimen. Oh. I thought arsenic was a combination of things. I didn't realize it was just like an element. Ear itches.
Arsenic and old lace.
That's an Agatha Christie story.
I saw that as a kid.
Agatha
That
Christie mystery.
I like the movie.
It's a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Looks
And a
weird.
pork, I
It's quite a
think.
good movie.
Technically a short story that was turned into a movie.
Yes.
It was a play at first.
We put it in wine because when we put it in tea, it has a distinct odor. I think that's the quote, right?
I think my favorite part of the movie is there's this character that is turned to look like Boris Karloff.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna stop you because I skipped ahead and I'm gonna finish this article before you guys tangent off into forever. Here we go. This is where the irony happens.
We don't tangent.
You do. You absolutely do. We all do. So it's not as though I'm innocent of that. But here we are. I'm tangenting right now. I'm tangenting about tangenting. So a guy goes ahead and builds up an immunity to iocane powder, but then he gets kidnapped and he's afraid that he's going to be delivered to his longtime foes. And to prevent such a fate, he is said to have attempted to poison himself. Naturally, though, because he built up an immunity to iocane powder, his attempt failed. Instead, the story goes, a trusted ally named Betutius killed him on his own orders. Death by the sword rather than by poison. All right.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
That was rather long.
I know.
Well, that is
To
pretty
get to the
ironic.
point.
That is pretty ironic. Yeah,
Yes,
make
but
yourself.
there hasn't been enough
Mm-hmm.
sun for me to be a tangent.
It is quite ironic because he made himself immune to poison, then wanted to poison himself and couldn't. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
this is
little
kind
sad.
of true right here. Super short article.
Womp
You know, as it goes.
womp.
So what I was saying is my favorite part of the movie Arsenic and Old Lace is there's a character in it that to escape the law, a plastic surgeon makes him look like Boris Karloff because the plastic surgeon was watching a Boris Karloff movie. So they got Boris Karloff to play the guy.
Nice.
So
Nice.
that's kind of funny.
I don't remember a whole lot about it. I was gonna say my grandma showed it to me, but she's not a grandma that would show that to me. I'm trying to remember who showed it to me. Don't remember. It was really fun though.
Yes.
I'm looking for new articles.
Then there's that nephew who thinks he's Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. For some reason, I thought the Arsenic and Old Lace quote went really well because I thought the nephew thought he was like some sort of Roman person. No,
Nope.
he thinks he's
Teddy
Teddy
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
And that he toils in the basement making the Panama Canal. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a fun
I
movie.
stopped listening for 2 seconds, and then all I know is that Boris Karloff is toiling in a basement to dig the Panama Canal. What?
No. Boris Karloff is a different character.
Yeah.
Uh,
The nephew is the one who's digging.
the nephew of the ladies in Arsenic and Old Lace
Mhm.
thinks himself Teddy Roosevelt.
I don't even know what Arsenic and Old Lace is about. Just that it's an Agatha Christie mystery, which means murder, probably.
Yep.
Except I think you're, if I remember correctly, you were just it's not much of a mystery.
No, but there's murder.
There is murder. There's just
Lots
not
of
really
murder.
mystery.
It's
There's
a
murder.
dramedy.
You know who did it.
Yeah. You know who did it.
So it's not a
Yep.
murder mystery. It's just a murder already known.
Yes.
Just a murder known.
Yes.
A murder
Although,
gnome.
has anyone
Is that what you
actually
said?
a murder gnome? Murder gnome. Murder gnome.
It's
No,
a murder
like
known
your enemy.
now.
I'm gonna make okay. I'm gonna make a murder gnome song, and then we're gonna make a murder gnome T-shirt.
Yep.
So when you say murder
Murder
gnome,
gnome.
I think 2 gnomes enter, 1 gnome leaves.
Okay. I think
Murder gnome.
Murder gnome. Okay, give me a tune, and I'll see if I can get the words murder gnome in there. I'll see.
I'm
I'll
just
see
thinking
if I
like
can
a
filter
grungy rock, just like murder gnome. One of you ain't going home. Murder
Okay,
gnome.
that's
Murder
oh gosh. I was not expecting that to be as good as it was.
And that's the only words to the
I'm
song.
glad you had faith in my ability.
No, that's not what I know.
No, I get you. I love you.
Phoenix.
I mean, I'm just saying. I like to write filk. I like to.
I'll
play
find a
little
way to
weird
make
out.
one. Okay.
No, you just
We'll
gotta.
do it.
Who runs
just gotta
Bardic
give-
Town?
You just gotta give me a good tune, and I'll try to fit something to it. That's all.
All right. So that is somebody's chore. Anybody out there in the audience,
If you
get us
wanna
a tune. Send
if you wanna
us a
stick with-
jingle and a tune.
So if you want to stick with the Thunderdome references, then you go with "I Don't Need a Hero" by Tina Turner.
It's not.
Wait,
I don't
say it
need
again,
a hero,
what?
by the way.
Yeah, that's the only part I remember.
It's not.
I need a
it's
hero
not-
gnome.
No, you guys are mixing things up. It's We Don't Need Another Hero by
That's it,
Tina
that's it.
Turner.
That's
And
it.
I Need a Hero by Bonnie Raitt, right? I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the
Yeah,
end.
I was thinking of the Tina Turner
Versus,
song.
We
But yeah,
don't need another hero.
there you go. That's the song I'm
We
thinking
don't
of.
need another way home.
Can
Right?
somebody please mesh those two together?
So that
That would be an interesting mashed up song.
that is the tune that's that goes with Thunderdome, and therefore Murder Gnome.
The We Don't Need Another Hero.
Yeah.
We don't need
that's,
another
that
hero,
is
and
that's from
I
Thunderdome.
need
Okay.
Thunderdome,
hero mash.
Thunderdome.
All we want is Thunder Gnome.
Murder gnome.
Only one will get the throne.
Who runs Bardic Town?
Master Blaster. Please. You've said it like 3 times now. I'm just going to answer it so you'll quit asking who runs Bartertown. Master Blaster runs Bartertown. Let's see. Oh, man. Now I don't know what to pick for an article because I'm totally like, oh, I know that song. I
We
could
have
think of
been derailed.
I know. We've definitely been derailed.
I couldn't find a video where it's the mashup of those 2 songs, so someone's got to do it. Audience, you're on it.
Oh. I'm like I'm hearing the lyrics to the original song now in my head. Ion, do you remember what happened the last time I was like, I have an idea for a song? And then that was how I basically ended up writing the
Everyone's included.
yes, the other kin are all invited to the tune of We Didn't Start the Fire. So
All the kin are all invited. We didn't start the fire.
No.
That?
other kin are all invited. Yep.
Okay.
Yes. And the whole
Other kin all invited.
There's a link on YouTube.
there is a link on YouTube. You can find it.
Wait.
What?
Can we just play that? Because you can't find another article.
You
Let's
guys-
just play that.
Be right back.
Let's see.
Yes,
Let's see.
You guys have to wait for the pumpkin crunch. It's amazing, but I'll be right back.
It's such an embarrassingly bad recording because I'm not set up to record karaoke. But I guess if you guys really want to, the audience gets to vote. If you want to hear Other Kin Are All Invited, you have to press number 1. And if you don't want to hear it, press number 2. And I will pick an article. I'm just going to command decision an article. That's it. Ion, start that timer. Other Kin number 1, article number 2. That's it.
For the record, I put the link to the Other Kin video into the private chat on StreamYard.
Yeah, I
Wow,
was
boy,
gonna say,
you
I
were
just
fast about that, weren't you?
I saw that what you did, and I was gonna say thank you. Thank you.
Man sakes. I don't even know. Terrible. I mean, it's like the lyricism is brilliant. The recording, not as brilliant because I had no way to really record it very well. So I don't have a karaoke machine or anything like that. But I was pretty proud. The entire song is nothing but like imaginary, fictional, folklore, mythological creatures. Just one by one from beginning to end. It's just every creature that I could think of that was some kind of imaginary, like cryptozoological creature of any sort. I tried to put into this song.
Nice.
So, and
Let me get that link and just open a different tab.
All right. So 2 has won the vote.
Article it is.
Article it is.
Sorry, Qamar.
That's okay. Once I realized it was gonna make you uncomfortable, I did not want it anymore.
Oh, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. It's literally on the YouTubes. Anybody can go look it up. Doesn't make me uncomfortable. It might make everybody else uncomfortable.
Oh, you don't understand. I just got jump scared because I opened it in another tab and it started playing when I thought I paused it, so it was just like, and I was like, okay.
So now I'm just gonna like command decision. Let's see, an article. I kind of want to do this one. The Merriam-Webster asks for the best non-English words, and the results are awesome.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do.
No, awesome is an English word.
It means that
I shake my fist at you.
Definitely making a Murder Gnome t-shirt.
It means it's big.
Let's see, share screen. All right, here we go.
Come on, Moon.
Merriam-Webster, blah, blah, blah. Results, stop doing whatever. Here we go. The premise was simple. The dictionary publisher asked non-English speakers for words in their language that are perfect but don't translate easily into English. Non-native English speakers. No, stop. Don't open Twitter. I accidentally, okay. What's a word from your language that you think is perfect that doesn't have an English equivalent? The results were a veritable cornucopia of words that truly fit every sort of occasion, some more specifically than you might expect. In Arabic, the word subiye, I can't even say that right. The quiet time when you're the only one awake in the house and can enjoy a cup of coffee before the day starts.
That's right.
Very specific.
That's beautiful.
It is. But what if you want tea and not coffee? Let's see. I love sobremesa in Spanish, which describes that chill time around the table with those you love, normally after you've finished eating and you're just chatting and connecting. I like that one too. Oh, I have to open Twitter anyway. Wait, no. Where's the rest of this article?
Read 5 of lunch.
Oh, it just keeps going. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
My grandfather would say the Finnish word sisu. Loosely translated, it means stoic determination, tenacity of purpose, grit, bravery, resilience, and hardiness. But it's hard to describe in English. You might hate doing a thing, but the thing has to be done, so you will do the thing. Sisu.
Yep.
native English speaker, but I love the Japanese word tsundoku, meaning acquiring books and letting them pile up without rude.
That's rude.
Wait, I thought that was a mental disease.
Also
Wait.
rude.
That's okay. I actually suffer from it.
Man, I at least try to put them on the shelf. Let's see. Definitely killing. The rush or the inexplicable joy that one feels after seeing or experiencing something romantic.
Killing.
Killing with fire.
Killing with fire. A love that's on fire.
Oh,
You
that's
didn't
right.
start the fire.
It was always burning since the world's been dirt. Oh, wait. Naiman said to someone who recently got a haircut or right after a shower or bath, an expression meaning somewhat of a blessing or congratulations given post. Like you take a bath and people are like, Naiman, congratulations, good job on bathing. That one kind of cracks me up. Let's see.
Nice haircut. You smell nice.
My favorite Tagalog word is giggle, like a gigaloop. It describes the overwhelming feeling you get when you see something so cute you want to eat it. Oh no!
That's what that is. Oh my gosh.
There's a word for that.
And
Giggle.
now you know, Lolly. You never knew, and now you know.
I know now.
Now you can't unknow it.
That's
I
probably not how
feel
the
so-
Tagalog word is
I
said.
feel so giggly.
Giggle.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Let's see.
Is it a hard G or a soft G?
I don't know. It's Tagalog. I don't speak that. Indonesian. Kami refers to a group of people that includes the speaker, but not the person being spoken to. I don't think I get that one.
Isn't that we?
Kita refers to a group of people that includes the speaker and the person being spoken to. Oh, in English, both words are simply refer. Oh, so one of them in weird.
They're
one
like we, but in different fonts.
Okay. Real fast, because the family is very much wanting to try this. May I be embiggened?
Oh yeah. Are we gonna try this? Are we gonna see you? Hold on, where are you? It's in the beginning.
Biggin.
Well, we're not going to try it, but everyone's trying to get into it and dig in before it's here, let me just show you this deliciousness here.
You gotta have light. Oh.
Oh, actually, here, that's a good idea. Let me turn on some light here.
Phoenix, this is rude.
Turn on some light.
Qamar is very distressed.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, so this is really rude.
I'm sorry, but it is also really amazing. This, ooh.
Oh.
I want to see the bottom.
Ooh.
Crispy.
I don't know if I can really do the bottom, but yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I want to eat it. It does
Oh,
look
and then
so
yeah, you'll
good.
put ice cream on top of this.
Give me a
And then
fork.
a caramel drizzle.
I'll eat it.
Yes, delicious.
Back to work.
It's so
Okay,
That's
good.
best
Lolly,
part.
how would you describe that?
Okay, and then I will run away.
Okay.
Use
Oh,
it.
good night.
Describe that
Oh,
using
well,
one
yes,
of our new
I will
words.
fully run away. That is probably was. Good night, everybody. It was a pleasure, but everyone else enjoy the rest of the show.
Yes, because it's actually 9:30, so that means the show is coming to an end, and Ion and I have to go now do a delivery to the new shop. So
The show is coming to an end.
that's right. With that said, you guys,
No.
did that flower crown come from Amanita?
Yes.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
no, look, and as I shake it and it rains. It's raining.
You guys hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with us tonight, and also please check out in the low bar this weekend again at Dragsters in Seattle. There is the Uncommon Delights, which is a small vendor show celebrating the 5-year anniversary of the Uncommon Cottage, which is the business that will be below the Fairy Apothecary, my business. And I just want to give a shout out to that. You can find the Facebook link in the low bar. And then also, of course, the Kickstarter, if you guys want to kick in and help support with that. And I think with all that said,
Yep. That's all, folks.
yeah. Yep. That's
Bye.
next
That's
week.
a
Same bat
wrap.
time, same bat channel, same Fae time, same Fae channel.
Nada.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
See you in 2 weeks.
I mean, maybe I have to like find all the buttons and do all the things.
Hello and welcome to Fae Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our Fae crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow Fae, fly on over to our Patreon, links below.
Oh.
All right.
I pushed the button.